Guys, here we are, MMA UK News, Stoomboy, as always. So, we're going to be talking today to Hardlife Fightwear. So, Hardlife Fightwear, obviously, Mr. Hardlife himself, David Moore, Mooch, and Liam McClorey. So, Hardlife obviously recently went through a bit of a revamp. So, we've now got the Hardlife 2.0. So, I've always loved Hardlife. Do you know what I mean? Hardlife's an absolutely fantastic brand. They've got a lot of great values when it comes to what they do. So, very, very good values. Do you know what I mean? They support a lot of upcoming fighters that nobody's ever heard of these guys before. Nobody's ever heard of some of these fighters. Hardlife get on board with them because they see something special. And we've seen some of the sponsored athletes that have come through with Hardlife behind them that have went on and done some amazing things, not just in jiu-jitsu, but obviously MMA and so on as well. So male and female competitors are definitely in the Hardlife book. So it's awesome to speak to you guys. As I say, Mitch, me and you go back years. Do you know what I mean? So I remember you when you had hair.
Yeah, going back.
But how you guys been? How's everything going with you guys?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. The launch has been pretty successful. Plenty of custom orders coming in because obviously that's another thing we do. Is if you need a design, we'll do a design. That's another big shout out to someone else in the team, Rob. He's an awesome designer. Does obviously all the Scotland kit and England kit that you can see behind us. But yeah.
Did your kit do? Didn't he invite
you? Do you know Rob's a fucking genius, man? Do you know what I mean? Because all you need to do is Rob will message you and say, "What do you like?" And you tell Rob, "Okay, I'm into." It could be anything. Like, yeah. But it'll just be like, give me something that you like, give me a colour, and give me a list of your sponsors. And then he'll then come back to you with a design, and then he'll be like, "Do you like that?" And you're like, "Of course I do." Do you know what I mean? So everything Rob does.
The thing is, Rob is a jiu-jitsu guy himself, so he understands what people want, and he knows what people want. So
yeah,
he normally gets it on the money every time. He's a invaluable member of the team, Rob. So yeah, massive big shout to Rob. Yeah.
Big shout to Rob. As I said, absolute genius. Do you know what I mean? The design genius at Hardlife Fightwear. So, so tell us about the revamp, because obviously we had Hardlife previously. Obviously, it was doing well. Obviously, we had a lot of good stuff come out. As a lot of to mention a lot of great grapplers and fighters on the books. So, what was the reason for the behind the revamp?
The reason behind the revamp was obviously me and Rob were sort of working together, trying to do what we've done for a long time. I think over nearly 12 years we've had the brand now, but we needed specialists in other fields to come in and help us. We've now got we've got good business people behind us now. I'm more sort of like entrepreneur and ducking and diving, you know what I mean? But my social, my sort of computer skills aren't, with me being as old as I am, I'm not the greatest at emails and this, that, and the other. So we've got a really good. I think I picked the two. Well, the investor, the businessman that we've got, Carl, who's a fantastic, member of the team. He pushes the business, which is, he's invaluable in that sense. And then we've got Jay, who runs a social media company. And obviously, to get somebody that runs a good social media company on board was a no-brainer, really. And he's again now getting into jiu-jitsu. He's learning a little bit about it as we've gone along. He's again an invaluable member. Liam, Liam's been fantastic since Liam come on board. He puts everything together. He's the sort of like, how can I explain him? He blends all of us together. I don't know how the fuck he puts up with us, to be fair. But yeah, Liam's been a massive help. So there's a new drive with the brand now. It's not just like sort of like, I don't know.
I think the main reason for the revamp is to Hardlife was here doing amazing, really, from Mooch and Rob, and we just want to take it to that next level now. It seems that in the UK, progress at just buying everyone and trying to do everything, and we want to challenge that now. So in the next year, 2 years, we want Hardlife to be everywhere. I mean, it's a big enough name as it is. Mooch has done brilliantly getting the name to where it is, but yeah, it's just the next level.
I think we deserve to be where, you know, at the next level, but I couldn't do it on my own. Bringing the people in to hopefully take us to the next level, which is on the right path now. You know, we've got a great. I think we've got what other brands haven't got is we've got a big community that have always supported us. You know, like guys like yourself, you know, who've always been, you know, pushed the brand, and all the fighters, they feel like they're sort of part of something, as not just a big corporate machine type thing. So we're like a band of brothers, really. We know everybody, we train with everybody, we fight together, you know, and that's the sort of etiquette we want to try and, you know, keep that.
You'll see on social media, like just the other day, we do, rather than just sending it out, shipping it out if it's a gym's order or package, we'll go down, we'll train. We've just recently been to ASMMA with Jack, obviously Cage Warriors champion, dropped his stuff off, and I think that's
generally
the
most
connection.
The gyms have got to drop the stuff off. I like to get some rounded and train with a rope, going out MBT. All these guys have, you know, phenomenal support. Big Hand Topper has always supported us for a long time, you know. And like I said, they do that because of who we are, sort of thing, you know, like, and we're local, you know, we're like, you know, we're friends. So people are supporting friends rather than the bigger brands. Nothing against the bigger brands, you know. I'm really pleased that the bigger brands are doing well as well. It shows you that jiu-jitsu's like exploding and massive in the country at the moment, and it's good for everybody. But healthy competition is good for us all, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, well, that's the thing I talked about, values. I mean, one of the big things that I take from Hardlife is it's not just a brand; it's a family. Do you know what I mean? Because you talked about, do you know what I mean? Like, you know who you sponsor, you know the people. Do you know what I mean? You've trained with the people, as you said. You're going personally to the gym, delivering stuff and all that kind of stuff. So it's like one big family, a big dysfunctional family we are. Right?
Yeah, but, you fucking lunatics have. That's what jiu-jitsu is, isn't it? You know, and that's what the MMA guys are all great guys and all good friends of mine. You know, like a lot of these friendships are lifetime friendships now. You know, we support them, but they support us. It works both ways.
Yeah. As I said, I'd like to find out if Progress could name all their fucking sponsored athletes. Do you know what I mean? I very much doubt it. Do you know what I mean? I very much doubt it.
I'm going to write them down on a piece of paper. I'm getting first stage of Alzheimer's.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. As I said, you're not going to get Progress. I'm not going to turn up at your gym with a care package and deliver it to you. And do you know what I mean? Get some rolls in and stuff like that.
In a van that won't fucking start. You have to get the guys in the gym to jump start your van with some jump leads outside,
Yeah.
But that's part of what we do, you know.
Yeah, that's what I love about it. As I said, that's do you know what I mean? Like, as I said, I've known you for a number of years now. Do you know what I mean? So we've always seen each other at competitions and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Chatting back and forward. So obviously, like me putting a post out saying, "Look, get this Scotland kit or get this." I got some. You probably seen I got some grief because I reposted the England kit. If you remember that, right? So I think you had a competition saying the winner gets the England kit or something like that, and then I posted it, and then people were messaging me saying, "I'm not wanting the fucking England kit." Do you know what I mean? So
we should have made you wear one for the podcast. I'd have been you've been fucking expedited.
So, but I mean, as I said, the kit's awesome. I mean, we see some of the stuff in the background there. So obviously the Scotland kit, which went really well. Obviously that came out, the shorts and the top. I think you started off with the shorts first, and then the top. So, but it built up a lot of interest. And as I say, you still see guys at competitions now. Ever since that came out,
like a national kit, which is good for us. He's great. You know, we've had some great support. Again, can't not mention the likes of Craig McIntosh, Gaz Priestley. You know, again, all them guys. You know, Fraser Clark. Jack Foot, all these guys. Shawnee Stewart, I mean, I know Shawnee's now gone to the scramble, but Shawnee was a great ambassador for us as well. Again, this is what we sort of do. There's no hard feelings when people move on and to do better things. If we can be a platform for any of these like amateur fighters to get them a bit more notice and get them to where they are, that's great for us. You know, they're all good guys, they're all still good friends. You know, so that's what it's all about. That's what we're trying to push, you know.
But 2.0 will be better than Scramble, so stay
tuned. Yeah. Mate, I deleted Shawnee Stewart after he fucking left Hardlife. I deleted him, blocked him. Do you know what I mean? Like, baseline, we don't even talk about baseline jiu-jitsu. Do you know what I mean? But
Shawney's a great guy.
Yes. But it's that thing. I mean, if somebody, do you know what I mean? If somebody comes in and offers you the world Do you know what I mean? That's
No brainer, you know.
yeah. So, what's the obviously we talked about some of the kind of the rash guards and stuff like that in the background. What we're going to see in the future? What we're going to see coming up? Anything in the pipeline?
What we've actually decided to do in the next month is, because of the way that I ran the social media and the website, we didn't really promote some of the really good ideas that we used to have. We had some really good designs that basically got overlooked. So next month we're going to bring 4 or 5 classic designs back with a little bit of a twist. That were really good sellers, but we're going to promote them properly. And then we've got Rob now working on some new designs. We're going to try and bring out at least maybe once a month. And Liam's working as well. I mean, Liam does some great designs as well. So we're going to try and, obviously we're going to bring these 4 old sets back. We've got a women's kit that we've been really fussy with the women's kit, so it's not quite ready. I know a few of the women are frustrated, but when it comes, it's going to be right. The fit's going to be right. It's been difficult for us to get the cut right and this, that, and the other. But it's very close now. So we've got the women's line coming out.
Some wrestling rash guards as well. Wrestling just seems to be really, really popular at the minute. Another thing in the UK, which is good to see. Obviously, BJJ upwards and wrestling's now on its way.
Well, there's been a Fightwear brand. We're not just, we are. We're getting into other sports like the bare knuckle stuff. We've got some Paul Venice and stuff. We've had some big exposure from that. Obviously, we've got some great MMA fighters. You've seen recently Kai and Kane, Mozu Bear, all these kind of guys. Milad Hadi, massive. Adam Bramwell's just been, signed up to the UFC Contender Series. So these guys that we've supported for years, it's great to see these guys, going places. So we've also got the MMA kits and that we're working with, and we've got some great kit that's been tried and tested for years. That a lot of people, stick with us because of that, and our walkout stuff that we do. We tend to do a lot of.
The walkout stuff's brilliant. Submission. I mean, a lot, like I say, a lot of our thing with the revamp 2.0 has been fighters custom kit. You'll see the likes of Ben Swainston, Josh Swainston, Ryan McPherson, quite a lot of guys either in custom kit or our kit. I mean, I don't know if you watched on Saturday Submission Series. A shout out to them because it's bringing Northeast Jiu-Jitsu just through the roof at the minute. Really good. So
big shout out to Carl again. Another guy that was part of our crew and he's still a good friend. He's gone on to new things, but Carl's always there supporting us, and he's doing great things with the Submission Series. Like another huge platform for some of these guys that sometimes maybe can't afford to go to these bigger comps with the money, but Carl's getting them on, giving them exposure. It's giving exposure to Jiu-Jitsu in general.
I think a good 60% maybe of people on Submission Series war Hardlife, didn't they?
Yeah. And we've got, like for Dave Weston, again, another great ambassador that's just
the king of the Black Country,
a good friend as well, great guy, fantastic talent. So we've got guys in various locations all over the country backing us, supporting us. So I see a bright future for Hardlife. We put the work in. I think it's starting to come, to come good for us all. We just keep working, keep putting the graft in,
Let's talk about the Swainston brothers. Do you know what I mean? So the Brothers of Destruction, Ben's on a fucking absolute tear. Do you know what I mean? Like
since he came back from America from his last boot camp, he is frightening how good he is in the gym. Like there's just nothing you can do with him. I mean, he showed that against the guy at Submission Series in submitting him under 8 seconds.
A big guy, the big scary looking guy.
Yeah,
Ben just
18 year olds. You got to remember this kid still hasn't even got his man strength.
He's fucking out.
It's
He's got his man strength, trust me. He's a big unit now, but he's put the work in though. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen for no reason. Ben is obsessed with jiu-jitsu.
He's in Balaton now.
He's training every day, 2 or 3 times a day. He never ducks around. He's a bit of a nightmare now. I look over and see him coming on the mat, and I'm like, oh, I don't have to happy again, do I, Ben?
Where's the fridge? I need the water.
And then you mentioned again another 2 brothers that have just come on board with Hardlife. Obviously, the Holmes brothers, Caden and Kai. Do you know what I mean? So I think I got that. Caden and Kai,
Kai's been with us for quite a few years. but obviously we re-signed him with Hardlife 2.0. It's a sort of new brand. His brother Kane's a phenomenal talent. Scary anyway, you know what I mean? They're just, the only thing with those two, they struggle to get fights because they are so talented. People don't want to risk the records against them because they're so good, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were down training the other day with killer rounds with them, you know.
Yeah, no, I had a good spar with them.
Great ambassadors, great kids as well. Like, you know, really, you know, I can't explain how
Really
sound and humble and nice kids they are, you know, like,
yeah.
again, we want to go far, you know, like, we'll back them all the way as much as we can.
Just touching back on the Swainsons, obviously, we mentioned Ben, we didn't mention Josh.
Yeah.
When Josh gets back
Ben will tell you not to mention Josh.
You know, he would,
probably.
Well, yeah, just touching back on Josh, like, obviously, before his injury this year, he was dominating everyone. And if he didn't injure himself, I know Progress have put that video out that makes it look like Josh is being tapped by Sam Quinn and screaming. It wasn't that at all. If anything, Josh was ahead and look, he tapped himself for that with the calf slice, popped his knee.
But before that, he
was looking dangerous.
I mean, his win over Ross Lowry on Northern Submission Series was spectacular. That was incredible. Big shout to Ross Lowry as well. He's just won.
Yeah.
Well, a fantastic talent in the Northeast. But that was a huge fight, you know, like we had a massive support from our gym. The guys from Alliance were there, and we're all good friends, but there was a big, you know, a big rivalry on the night. It was great. We all went for a drink together in Ants Club afterwards. It was great.
I'm sure the next podcast will be, I think we're going to line up Josh and Ben to come on and speak to it. But
the performance he put on that night was spectacular.
When Josh is back and he's fully fit, there's no one that does sub-only events like Josh. There's no one in the UK. I'm not having.
100% agree. Do you know what I mean? I absolutely love the Swainston brothers. Do you know what I mean? I was calling them the Brothers of Destruction because everywhere they went, they were just kicking the shit out of everybody. Do you know what I mean? So we got to see Josh back.
Just to let you know, they learned it all from me, the parents. They'll be screaming at this podcast.
But yeah, two awesome kids, two awesome guys. So I definitely wish them all the best. You know what I mean? They know that I love these two guys. So
there's another one coming up as well. There's the sister's coming up, brother, and she's a junior. Yeah. She's going to be a European champion. She's
very similar already. She's got the twin out the guard, pulled. Yeah, ridiculous. She's going to be phenomenal, young girl as well.
Yeah. No, that'll be brilliant. I say, Mitch, you've always been good. I say to me and everybody else that comes in contact with you with Hardlife Fightwear. As I said, even my daughter. I remember you give my daughter their Ash Garden shorts. Do you know what I mean? And she wears it every time she's at the gym.
Is she back training now? Did she have a little break with her exams?
Came back, yeah. She was doing her exams. So obviously the exams.
She was smashing it. You know, again, we'll gladly support her. She's a great kid. She's appreciative of the kit. She goes out and does the things. She represents us. And that's all we ever ask of our fighters. We're not there demanding all these, like, you know, you must do this, you must do that. Just you know, share the brand, like, try and promote us. We'll help you. Just represent, you know.
She was. You know. As she got her exams out the way. She then obviously spent a little bit of time because she's 16-year-old, so she wanted to spend a little bit of summer going out, enjoying herself, doing what other. Hopefully not doing what other 16-year-olds are doing. But yeah, she went out, pals, but now she's back training. She's been back a couple of weeks now, and she's loving it. She's loving it. She's back to loving it again, having that break off. So
you can't force it to me. My little girl's had a bit of a break from it. She does the dancing and stuff like that, and she did it from since she was like 7-year-old. So like. Yeah. I don't want to force her, but I think she, you know, I'm hoping get her back soon, you know. But it's not about forcing them to do it; they've got to want to do it, you know.
Especially with girls, I've just got my daughter in, but she's only 5. Yeah, you can't force it. Otherwise, they'll just hate it. And you want everyone to love jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, nah, she will. But tell us about the gym as well. You mentioned the gym.
Yeah, it's got. Obviously, I've moved now. I'm here full time with the guys at Evolve. It's been great. The gym's gone from strength to strength. Josh and Ben are doing an amazing job coaching.
Crazy.
The levels already at this gym, and other people come in. You know, I travel about and I see the levels in other gyms. The level in this gym is you know, phenomenal already. We've already now. The gym's been open now. Has it been open?
Since so the gym now was open in October. And we've already outgrew that space. I mean, you can see by the socials, there's more than 20.
So in about, I think about 3 to 4 weeks, we're moving into next door. You wait and see. The work that's been done, it's going to be phenomenal. It's probably 3 times the size. Like, you know, Carl's done an amazing job getting it pushed through and converted. No,
LED
like
lights,
the details,
changing rooms,
all LED lighting, zebra matting down. It's like the new standard of what people want to come and train in that environment. But it's going to be phenomenal. You know, like I say.
Plenty of open mats, Hardlife open mats. So.
Yeah, we have a good policy here as well, where we get a lot of visitors, and you know, we encourage that. We encourage our guys to go to the gyms and that as well. You know, none of that politics bullshit, and you know, like open day. We're doing some Hardlife open mats once a month. Getting a lot of fighters from different gyms. Well,
there's also the Taylor Pearman, obviously ADCC trials winner. He's coming down on the 21st he'll be probably one of the first things we do in the new gym.
So if anybody wants to come to that, that's open to everybody as well.
Yeah, just get in touch.
Not just our guys. Again, guys, just with ADCC, you see how phenomenal he was. So be a good opportunity to train with somebody at that level. And we just have guys dropping in all the time. We have lads coming down from, you know, Craig Young's been up, Jim Goldthorpe, we've got Roberto coming up soon. You know, guys, Lewis Clark,
Fraser Clark,
sorry. Fraser's been down. A few of the Scottish lads came down the other week. So yeah, it's great. It's like a big melting pot of swapping ideas, which, you know, jiu-jitsu is all about. So that's what we're trying to. Josh and Ben are trying, and the atmosphere is great. You know, like it's friendly and.
It's how jiu-jitsu should be. It's that like going back to that old skateboard friends type thing, where everyone just bounces off each other. I've been to some gyms where you go in there. They have the clicks in the corner. It's not like that. Everyone talks to everyone. You get a hello as soon as you walk through the door. It's a great environment.
We never shoot.
No, we don't shoot.
And it's a good laugh, you know. We just take the piss constantly, but you know, it's good banter. You want to be coming after a day at work. You don't want to go into like a military environment, really. I've been to some gyms like that. You know, you come out of here with a smile on your face, and you've had some. But we've done some good jiu-jitsu, learned some good technique, had some good rolls.
It's amazing. It's helped me massively.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
There's a lot of good gyms, not just our gym in the northeast for us. Obviously, we're from the northeast. You know, fantastic talent now in the northeast. And Scotland the same as well. You know, obviously we're not from Scotland, but we have a lot to do with a lot of the guys in Scotland. And again, there's a lot of passionate gyms up there. The talent now is just ridiculous at some of these competitions. We're up at the ADCC in 2 weeks' time, and you look at the card there now. Like some of the younger guys, the blue belts and purple belts now. Some of the stuff they're pulling off. 5 or 10 years ago, black belts weren't even doing these techniques, but now you've got white belts that are doing these type of things. So, the difference between people with belts and the actual skill levels now is, especially with the no gi being so popular, it's a real blend. So there's not much between like a blue belt and a black belt these days. It's tough, you know what I mean? You know yourself. As you get older,
definitely not between me and him anyway.
I'm just saying that, so you know what I mean. But no, like I said, the levels of jiu-jitsu now, you know yourself, it's phenomenal. And UK jiu-jitsu in general, you know, we're pushing at world level now. Some of our fighters now going into ADCC in the world, and that's it's fantastic for the northeast jiu-jitsu and UK jiu-jitsu in general, isn't it? So it's exciting times.
Well, even ADCC, I'm the Mark McQueen.
Yeah, it's like Mark McQueen, and guys are phenomenal, aren't they? You know.
But Matt's all right. He's okay.
Yeah.
All right. You know what I mean?
I'm really still scared of you, those two.
Oh, aye, 100%. You know what I mean? I said in my message earlier. I said in my message earlier, but because he's doing modelling pictures now. We're obviously fucking Progress and ADCC, so he's no longer a jiu-jitsu guy. He's a fucking model. Do you know what I mean? So he's letting himself down, man. He's letting me down. Do you know what I mean?
What's your model shoes? I won't say that.
But nah, he'll do well. He'll do well. He'll hopefully go over to ADCC. Has a good turnout. Depends on how the bracket goes, of course. Do you know what I mean? So you don't want to be up against Gordon Ryan in the first match. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think well, yeah. I don't think he will. But again, he's improved a lot. Though. His jiu-jitsu's improved. He was always a big, strong guy, but he's knuckling down. And I've seen him on I think he goes down to Ben Bennett's. The Ben Bennett's training.
Matty Leo, yeah.
He's a big Constantine. We were reffing it in our submission series last week. And big Constantine, he's 6'8", and he's a fucking monster. They've all
only got a few years before Ben's there.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys, there's a lot of the levels of say on Ben's open mat on a Tuesday like world class, you know what I mean, hard rounds. But again, there's guys coming down from Scotland and up from Manchester and all to go to like a certain gym where they're all pooling together to help each other, even though they sometimes maybe compete against each other. But to get to the next level, they're all pulling together, which is great for the UK scene, isn't it? To see. Yeah.
Awesome scene. Awesome scene. How do we get in contact with Hardlife?
Yeah, so custom orders. The website's up and running now. Brand new website, as you'll see.
Awesome website, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing. A big shout out to you. Get your summer kit on here. Summer kits, these active t-shirts are brilliant. But yeah, you can just go on the website. There's sales at Hardlife, or you can contact me direct at Liam at hardlifefightwear.co.uk. Message me. You'll see my socials on here. You can do that. Message me direct. I'm always here to help. Same for any of us. But yeah, just get in touch through the website. It's probably the easiest thing.
You'll probably get a quicker reply now than messaging me.
I don't know, Mitch. I message you and you message straight back.
All right.
It must just be other people. Do you know what I mean? So
that's what it is. I get confused because I'm open that many platforms. You've got WhatsApp, TikTok, fucking Facebook. Now I'm messaging this and that. Sometimes I'm like, I forget which one I'm on and who I'm messaging. Do you know what I mean? So this is where I hand over to someone with a bit more technical savvy. So if you get on with Liam, he's a lot more. This is something that we've tried to instill now, get a lot more organised because I was a bit all over the place. I had too much going on, but yeah. So he's lightening the load.
So guys, there we go. Hardlife Fightwear 2.0. As I said, was always awesome. As I said, when it was Mitch and Rob. Now there's a team of guys there. So now there's a full team. Do you know what I mean? We're going to see some amazing things from Hardlife. As I said, I've always been a huge supporter of anything Mitch does. Do you know what I mean? And, yeah, that's always.
You know, guys, we will have a stall up at the ADCC. We've got some limited edition t-shirts. We've been doing a bit of a collaboration with Craig, and he's doing some stuff with Reorg. So he's going to be giving a little bit of money back to Reorg with that. So that's, we'll have some of those cool t-shirts. I think Sean is on the front of one of the t-shirts. I was going to cross him out. So yeah, we've got some really cool t-shirts for sale, and we're going to take the stall up there. So we're going to do some discounts on all the Scottish kit and that. So if anybody wants to pop along and grab.
And also Scotty, again Scottish team here, but yeah, Scotty at Grapple Hub. We're going to do something with him. Obviously, he owns the Jiu-Jitsu, so another great guy. Just creating custom stuff. He's going to launch it live on his website. We'll launch it live on the Hardlife. Really nice kit. That's another thing coming out. So yeah, appreciate you still for having us.
And his soap's great. I use it, and I've got no staph infection or skin infection.
So there we go, guys. David Moore, Mooch, Liam McClorey, as I said, Hardlife Fightwear. So get onto the website, follow them on social media. As I say, you got them on Instagram, Facebook. As I say, have a look at the website. Liam mentioned, as I say, the best person to contact is Liam, because Mooch is drinking sangria somewhere. He's always doing something. DJ
yeah.
So,
that's another thing. Tenerife, Hardlife is launching the Tenerife Fight Camp next year at Surf Fight Club. So watch out for that, guys.
We've just been speaking to Ben a couple of days ago. We're going to add 2 more dates because the fight camps have been so successful this year. But some great instructors over there helping us out. Like Kev Corker, and I was actually fighting Sean at the weekend. So we're going to add 2 more dates, I think, in November, the beginning of November and the end of November, 2 separate weeks. I think there's going to be a special guest. I can't announce it yet. But
me bursting Mooch.
Yeah, burst himself. But we've got a couple of special guests that we're going to announce. We're just waiting to sign everything up. We did it in November because it's a good time of year, and also the flights are a lot cheaper. Accommodations pretty cheap as well. Great week's training. I mean, some of the last camps have been phenomenal. Really are getting busy now.
We had Big Nasty at the last one.
Big Nasty at the last one, yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, nice guy. But we've they're growing from strength to strength. Fantastic support of Ben Poppleton, who always supports the brand again. So yeah, the fight camps are great. Yeah. Again, another melting pot, guys from all over different gyms, chatting shit. Whatever, going in the coffee shops afterwards, and and having food and just a few drinks and that. It's been it's a great week of training, but you get some serious training as well. So
yeah.
So
And Ben's got a really nice, good leg lock game, Mooch.
Oh.
Ben, yeah, I taught him all everything, didn't I?
Yeah.
He owes it all to me. One day he's gonna write. I owe it all to Mooch. I learned all my leg locks off Luke. If you're watching this now, want to kill me.
so yeah, Ben's been trying to master that Mooch lock. Do you know what I mean? So
not the mighty lock, the Mooch lock.
I think that's what he used on Saturday to get the 8 second finish. When he came over and shook my hand, thank the brother. Yeah.
So there we go, guys. Keep an eye out. A couple of weeks' time, obviously coming to Scotland, ADCC Scotland, at the usual place. So
Looking forward to seeing all the Scottish brothers. I won't wear my England rash guard. We'll do a collaboration.
We'll see that Creonte, Shawnee Stewart when we're there as well.
Yeah, we'll oust him. We'll throw him out the windows. Yeah, I'm actually fighting on the card as well. I've got a rematch with John Humphrey, so we'll.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Down. Big shout to John as well.
Well, listen, guys, thank you very much. Absolute pleasure. We said this was going to be a quick one, Mooch. It's never a quick one.
I didn't think it would be. It's been great to see you, but stay safe in your car. Look left and look right when you pull out the roundabout. Your fucking car.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure, guys. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Obviously, ADCC Scotland. But, guys, there we go. Hardlife Fightwear. Get the gear, man, because it's fucking awesome.
Go on, man. Spend some money.
There you go, guys. Thank you very much. Absolute pleasure. Oh, I think you guys are on mute.
There we go.
There we go. Sorry, when it plays the outro, when it finishes.
Good.